video is brought to you by 9% and powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Lego! I ain't here to wake nobody up. I'm here to unplug you.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. God knows.
What up, though? It's the word. You see the title. We gonna get into it. But first, let me get into the chat. Take each y'all. What up, Nine? Appreciate you, sis. Hey, the Nine is in the building. BDP, what up? Appreciate you. What up, Nine? Gary, my 33 brother. What up, Nine? Appreciate you. Bronze, what up, though? Miss Chicago. Dee. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all just made this lit, man. I didn't even really feel like talking. I ain't been feeling good the last couple of days. It's me. I'm beating myself up. I'm pushing myself. I'm trying to get things done. So, but this was on my heart. I did have a different show planned. I'm going to do hearing versus listening soon, but I still got to do that 9% review. But tonight we talking about expectations, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And if you pay attention to me, if you comprehend, I promise you you'll look at things different after this conversation. I promise you that. Because in ourselves and in other people, you'll begin to understand why things are the way they are or why things happen the way they do. Is all this one word, expectation, and it can be good. It can definitely be bad. And we all seem to be ugly, right? What is expectation? Right? What does that word mean? Is to look forward to something, right? That simple thing. You just looking forward to something. But it's how it's placed, right? And if it's misplaced, it can be misinterpreted. It can be misunderstood. It can be misjudged. Just expectations. Like we all have had expectations, right? In other people and in ourselves. But mainly, let's talk tonight about other people. We'll get to ourselves. But expectation. What up, bro? Appreciate you, bro. My bro in the chat. What up, Jay? But these expectations, like I'm married, right? So is it fair to say I expect things from my wife? Right? And if she don't deliver them things, is what happens. See, expectation gives you a couple different emotions, right? In the beginning, it can give you hope. It can make you feel good. It can make you feel love. But that's the beginning side of it. So everything is duality. So those feelings continue on when expectations align, when people meet the expectations. But what about when they don't meet it? Then those feelings, anger, sadness, disappointment. So you have to understand it's a 50-50 chance when you're dealing with this word on how you gonna feel, good or bad. These are the feelings that come with this word, and it's important to understand that because when we get further into the conversation, you'll see. Right, but where does it go wrong? Right? It always goes wrong when people don't live up or when people don't achieve the expectations. If we get a friend and they just ain't living up to their expectation. If we got a loved one and they ain't living up to the expectation, that's when those negative feelings. And we don't like to feel negative feelings. So what do? We combat them. We have to get those negative feelings out. So a lot of conflict comes because people don't meet expectations. And what I found to work is not to expect nothing from nobody that they don't, uh, that they can't produce. Basically, just expect people to be who they are. You know, if a person is a fuck up, expect them to fuck up, nothing more. If a person is honorable, expect them to be honorable, nothing more. You know, Maya Angelou, DMX, a couple people said expect people to be who they are, nothing more, nothing less. But what I see a lot of problems is people expect things from people that they never even told them that they expect from. That happened to me often. People expect me to be some type of way. People expect me to do something. Like, nah, we ain't never talk about that. If I didn't agree on an expectation, I ain't living up to that shit. That's your fault. See, people will go out and put expectations on people and not tell them about it. You can't do that. You can't do that, man. You can't put expectations on people and not tell them, like, hey, guess what? You know, that's one of the main reasons, one of the main problems we got in the world today. People expect things from people that other people don't even know. Like even on this YouTube, right? You can come in the chat. Like, look, I'm gonna use this. I hear, and this ain't no shot against nobody. You know, I have personally never said this, but I have heard people get upset because people ain't in the chat no more. Where this person at? Where this person at? They, and it's like, did you have a conversation with that person and tell them that you expect them to be in your chat every time you go live? Because if you didn't, what are you getting angry for? Like I can go live and I got 5 people in here. I might go live and get 10 people. Might go live and get 15, 20, 30. You never know. Only thing I expect when I go live is for me to do what I'm supposed to do. Who come in, then that's who come in. Who don't, then that's who don't. I can't do nothing about that. I'm not about to stress myself. I'm not about to get upset. You don't know what people going through in life. It can be somebody in your chat every day for a year, and then they disappear for months, and then they come back. But if they disappear, you talking crap about them, and they come back, and they like, man, I done had, you know, I moved, I got a new job, my hours changed, I had to do. You don't know, but you just expect someone. Like to me, that's weird. But again, I understand why I don't put expectations on someone. Not that I don't talk to them about expectations on my wife. Me and my wife talked about that. She expect things from me. I expect things from her. We got to understand it. My friends the same way. Look, hey, this is how I am. So expect me to be like this Monday. I'm gonna be like this Tuesday. Then I'm gonna be like this Wednesday. Just expect that. They agree to it, then we good. But you can't expect nothing from somebody that you ain't have a conversation with. Some things are just, an unwritten rule. I don't want to hear none of that. Look, don't ever put no expectations on me because you will be disappoint yourself. I'm only gonna do what I'm gonna do, right? I'm only gonna be the way I'm gonna be. Like from day one, I told people they be like, "Oh, you positive?" Like, nah, I ain't positive. I'm whatever you allow me to be. That's what I am. I speak positive and I do positive because that's an aspect of me. I don't I don't run away from my darkness. I learn from it. It's a part of me. I own it. I'm in harmony with it. People run from their darkness. I couldn't outrun my own darkness, so I made peace with it. So it's the aspect of me, just like the light, just like the positive part. And at any given time for self-preservation, I will let either side do what it do. Oh no, Tay was lit. No, Tay was lit. We was in there blocking, chopping, and blocking. We was in there expect the unexpected. I mean, that's the that's one of the problem. That's the main problem. People putting expectation. Oh, I expect this person to be like this. I expect. That's why people get so disappointed. But you have to understand too, like putting people on pedestals is just a nice way to say you idolize on a person, right? Ain't no problem with idolizing people, but people are people. You gonna be disappointed. You'll be disappointed. People are people. You know how crazy it is. Somebody can be in the present day doing something spectacular and great, right? And then somebody dig up something from 10, 15, 20 years ago and be like, well, this is just this. And I'm like, every time stuff like that happen, I'm looking like, well, they ain't doing it now. Like, don't we go through things to learn? And let's be honest, a lot of us got to do stupid shit to learn, right? When we young, we do stupid stuff, and that's how we learn. It's not about what you did in your past. Is are you continually doing it? Because if you still doing it, it's not your past, it's your present. But your past is your past. I did a lot of stupid stuff in my past that I never do again. And you hold that against someone, aren't we talking about consistency? So if I live majority of my life not doing it, even though I did it, I'm wrong. Like people are weird. Hey, that right there, like when like putting expectation on people online. That's what I'm talking about. Like I said, 9 times out of 10, you haven't talked to this person. You just see them in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You just see them in the chat, and even if you get on the panel and talk to them for a minute and all that, that's cool. But you don't know this person unless you get to know them, and that takes time. It takes time to get to know people. It's like this microwave society. People come online, be in the chat for a week. Oh, we best friends. Like what? No, you weird. Like you really weird. And I'm being honest. I can tell when people been through something in life and when they haven't. You can tell by the way a person talks. Like if a person talking real slick and reckless, it's one or two things. Either they acting or they crashing out. Either way, I ain't got time for it. Either you acting or you crashing out. And I know a lot of crash outs. Been around crash outs my whole life. So I know how to handle them. You just move right before they crash to you and let them smack the wall. But then you got people acting. So you don't put too much energy into that. Don't put too much energy. And you can only expect them to be what they are. Like a person come on here with pure hatred, that's just who they are. They can be friends with you tomorrow, but today, but tomorrow, eventually, I'm not even gonna say tomorrow, but eventually, if that's who they are and that's what they do, just expect them to do it to you when it's your turn. That's why I say expect people to be who they are. To sit back and learn without experience. And see, that's what I'm saying. People, even when people go through stuff, it's so funny. Like when I hear people say, God, why me? And I'm like, why not you? That's how I always thought. I've been through stuff. I know people who've been through worse. That's why I can never ask why me when stuff happened to me, because I always know. I seen people go. I know, like in our small towns, a man walking around with his face all burnt up. Been like that for years, man. Since I was little, his face all burnt up. Am I lying, Jay? I don't have to walk around like that. I worked in the hospital, see people paraplegic living their life. I don't have to live like that. Even though I got limitations, it ain't that. So I ain't gonna ask why not me, because I know people go through worse. But your adversity, what you go through, man, who was saying that earlier? Oh, on Nate panel. What was his name? I forgot his name. But he was, I always say adversity is opportunity. And he was saying adversity is a building block. It's the building block to your character. Dang, what is the dude's name? I don't know. I can't remember his name. But yeah, that was dope, you know. And I was about to give him a little pushback too, because it is the stuff you go through, the trials and tribulations, it's a building block to your character if you choose to accept the lessons. If you saying, "Oh, woe is me," why instead of accepting the lessons and learning from the lessons, you ain't gonna never learn, and eventually you gonna go through it again. You know why? Because you ain't learn. When you learn, you see the signs that you can maneuver or you can battle it. But if you never learn the signs, you just go keep going through it. You go keep going through it. Expect that. Now, I'll tell you what's lit. But even family, right? Like I said, you can have this expectation. This is what family means, right? But if they don't live up to it, are you disappointed in them? Or are you really disappointed in yourself for even putting that expectation on? See, this is why you always talk to people about expectation, because you don't know what people are capable of. You may think someone is capable of something and they might not be. So before you put an expectation on people, talk to them. Because I never put expectations on people who I know can't live up to them. Because that just add disappointment. That just add disappointment. I got like people say, "Oh, my friends know how to interact with people," and one of the best ways to interact with people is to expect them to be who they are. So that's how you interact with them. I got some people I'm real cool with. I consider friends because I grew up with them, but I can't depend on them for nothing, and I don't. If I want to hang out, watch with somebody comfortable that I know, I'll call them. Other than that, if I need something, I ain't calling them. They ain't dependable. So why even do that? That's like asking somebody to help you fight who can't fight. You putting yourself in a worse position, because if y'all get into a fight and they can't fight, you gonna be trying to help them. So why not? You better off by yourself, because then you ain't got nobody to look after, or you can just find somebody who can fight. But why would you expect someone who can't fight to be an asset? That's what I'm saying. You look, people are who they are, right? Only time people do better is when they choose to. So just expect people to be who they are. Everyone has room for growth. Anyone can grow. Give them space to do that. But don't put no expectations on people who ain't gonna live up to them. They just can't. Right? Maybe it's not their time. We all mature differently. Like people had patience with me, and then people didn't have patience with me. you know, some people said I knew it was gonna pay off. Then some people was like, I don't care. They ain't had no patience. I wasn't ready when they was ready, so they kept going. I can't be mad at that. That's life. But the good part is expectations, right? It is good parts about expectations because, like I said, it gives you hope. You know, if you expect, um, if you got a birthday coming up and one of your family members will come from out of town, and every time they said that they did it, and they told you that, made you feel good. You know, a positive expectation aspect of it, it can give us all those good feelings, hope. We can feel love. We can feel appreciated, excited, joy. All those feelings can come from positive expectation. So it ain't all bad. I more or less look at the why, right? Because just people, because other people know that good feeling, what it can do. It can motivate people. It can drive people. So people will use that as a way to manipulate people. Like somebody saying "I love you" and then punching you in the face. You don't expect nobody to punch you in the face after they say "I love you," right? Your guard kind of down. Lady Shay, what up, though? Is that a coffee mug in your avatar? What you up to? But see, that's what I'm saying. Like expectations can be a good thing. You know, it can inspire, it can motivate, it can make people move. Look how they use it when they vote. You'll get your first black female president. That'll get some people butt up out the seat. If you believe that can inspire you. That can give you hope. Okay, if this black lady get in, maybe things will change for her. That can give you hope. It can inspire you. And that's just the way. You know, I'm not saying that's what's going on. I'm just saying, hey, you got to be careful. You know, because that expectation is emotionally driven. That expectation, what it does is trigger emotion. And when we thinking or when we moving emotionally, we're impulsive. We tend to do things without thinking because it feel good. Remember, the philosophy of completion is to feel and think. That's your complete self before you do anything. The action is the manifestation of thought or emotion. So to act in a complete state, you have to use your thought and emotion. Emotion will have you impulsive. Thinking will have you complacent. That's why it's important to have a balance. You'll move too fast when you're feeling. You move too slow when you're thinking. So when you got that harmony, you move correct. You move holy. The Holy Spirit, the mother is the emotion. The Father is the thought. The Holy Spirit, the whole Spirit is the action. That's your Trinity. That's your Trinity. The Mother, the Father, the Son. The creation of both is the action. The manifestations of your thought and emotions are the Son, the action. The combine of the Mother and the Father. You say stop calling that lady black. But yeah, what y'all think about? Oh, I ain't even dropped the link. But yeah, I ain't gonna stay on too long tonight. I gotta get up and go to the eye doctor. Damn, I ain't dropped the link nowhere. But yeah, don't put expectations on nobody that you ain't talked to them about. I think that's fair, right? Because you give a person the opportunity to say yay or nay, and that eliminates. I look for solutions, right? And this is one of the problems. I hear people say, "Well, I thought this person was like this." No, you expected that person to be like that. Did y'all have a conversation? Or I expected them to do this. How can you expect something from someone if you never talk to them? You can say unwritten rule. This is how things supposed to be. All that blah 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 blah. That's that Charlie Brown teacher talking. Won't. No, if you ain't communicating clearly and effectively with someone, you can't get mad at them. You can't get mad at them. I mean, you have people expecting things from others that they don't even expect from themselves. You expect people to be like this or like that, but you don't. You're not like this or like that. That's like somebody expect people to be respectful, but are you respectful? You know, you want people to take this in consideration, but do you take that in consideration? People will talk recklessly and get upset when people talk reckless to them, like they expected something different. That's the energy you put out. That's what you go attract. That's why I had to be careful saying certain things, right? I don't say I match people energy. No, people gonna match my energy, right? People quick to say I will match that, but you gotta truly think of what you're saying, because if that person is in a low vibe and you're in a high vibe, why would you match their energy? Why would you bring yourself down to their level? Well, if a person do this to me, then I'm gonna do this to them. You gonna let a person dictate what you do? If someone knows that, that's a weapon they can use against you. Like it was the young brother asking on Nate's panel. I didn't get to say nothing, but I had fell off by mistake. But he was asking about like how do you handle people, you know, who own some negative shit. Well, if they don't directly affect you, I ignore them. If they ain't in a position to hurt my position, I ignore them. Who are they? Now, if you're in a position to hurt me, then I eliminate threats. But we will put two. But this is the whole point. It will be people beneath you trying to trigger you, trying to distract you, trying to get you to come down to it because they can't reach your level. So they got to do something to get you down to their level. It's always going to be people arms too short to box with gods. It's always going to be like that. I try to make sure I ain't never one of them people, you know. I'm straight. I people don't. If somebody got something I ain't got, that just means I can get it. That's just how I look at life. So I never been jealous. Never been jealous of something. I didn't grow up with my mother and father, so I made sure when I had kids, they grow up with their mother and father. Okay, I couldn't have that, but I can still have it. I can produce it. That's how I look at it. So I never got jealous of anything. I watched. I used to feel weird for that because people would be like, "You ain't jealous," and I'm like, "Damn, nah." I just understood at a young age what's for me is for me. BDB, what up, brother?
Salute, salute. What's good with it?
Chilling, brother. How you doing?
Chilling nine. What's up to all the other nines? How
Shout
y'all,
out to the
how y'all living?
shout out to the nine. Shout out to the nine.
Shout out Gary BDB, Tay Drinks.
There we go. I was thinking of a name. Tay Drinks. There we go. We got
Yes,
it already.
sir.
Tay Drinks, y'all. Tay
Tay
Drinks,
Drinks,
y'all.
y'all.
I was like, damn, is that enough salt, homie? I'm like, that's a salt in the bottle. What kind of salt? Like, what is going on here?
Right? Yeah, I'm going to HR after this, Gary. So, but no, I was just listening in because I'm like multitasking right now, getting everything ready for the next BOB next Sunday. But yeah, just like with the expectation thing, it all depends. You know, it can be, like you said, it could be good, it could be bad, it can be neutral. I mean, you know, you can't. I put it like this: you can't expect things that you know are not going to result in change.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you expect people to do certain things or get accustomed to certain things, and you already know the type of person they are, and you know they don't have any type of motivation or change to do those things to meet or satisfy those expectations, then you're wasting your time. You know, it's like you think of like when you go to a job, all jobs have expectations that you have to follow and abide by. Now, of course, if you don't, if you, you know, decide to just do the complete opposite, you already know what the outcome is going to be of that. So, but you know, most of these employers and stuff like that, of course, their goal is not to hire people that they know they're going to have to expect a lot from and not get it back in return. So it's the same thing, you know, with everyday life. And even like the example that you were giving, where how you were saying, like, you know, when it comes to, you know, being on these platforms like YouTube and TikTok and all that stuff like that, how people have these expectations that, oh, you know, you're always supposed to come to my lives and you're supposed to be there every time, you know, I hit that button. It's like, no, you can't expect everybody to make it every single live. You know, everybody that's within the nine, I don't expect y'all to make it to every single live stream that I do, whether it's scheduled or not. I already know that the love and the support is there. So I'm never going to trip on that. If y'all can make it, great. If y'all can't, hey, that's great too. You know, it's called replay for a reason.
Right.
You know, that's why we call them streams. They're meant to be watched over and over, unless, you know, you get rid of it or you do away with it. But, you know, it should never feel like a requirement. You know,
Yeah.
it's got to be up to either you or that person to want to make the change. Because again, expectation is the equivalent of change, you know, and no one can change you but you.
I'm gonna just warn you real quick. If you say that word one more time, Gary might pop up.
What's
You
that?
used it. I'm not saying it because that'll be 3 times. Gary like Candyman. If you hear that word too many times, he come up and he tell you the difference between that word and improvement, or he might use the word.
It's like
I just had to, man. I'm in goofy mode. I'm ready to. We ain't even a penny but a petty time. I'm ready.
Oh yeah, we the petty posse. This is what we do.
Hey, this is what we do, man. We have fun while we spitting the game, while we spitting the sauce. We gonna have fun while we doing it. But yeah, Gary don't like that word. It's the C word. I'm gonna say the C word.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna just go ahead and get my Beetlejuice on. Change.
Oh man. I ain't say it, Gary. It wasn't me.
I
It
did.
wasn't me.
Make that change, man in the mirror.
It ain't me, Gary. I am behaving. Oh, Commander! Hey, Commander got us on lock right now because we was picking on Tay. So Gary, I ain't doing
Listen.
nothing.
Let's just address the elephant in the room.
I'm in the doghouse. I don't care.
Okay. Well, let's address that. We were not picking on Tay. We have nothing but love and respect for Tay. It's just that when she grabbed that moonshine, and not your average moonshine, talking about the con with the three X's on the bottle and stuff like you see in the cartoons, and one of the old heads be drinking when they be sitting on the porch. She drank that, and her eyes got lowered and Forrest Whitaker on them. So that was funny. I ain't never seen nobody play musical chairs by themselves.
Oh man.
So, but
no,
go ahead.
I might have to clip that up, huh?
Man, that was the funniest thing I ever seen. But honestly, with everything she's been going through, like it's all good. It's good to see her in good spirit again and having fun and being herself. So, by all means, rock out. We just gotta have some fun with it.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm gonna pick with her though. I don't care. I always pick with her. But when I seen it, I was like, sis having fun, man.
Yeah.
Let's rock out. And anybody get ignorant in the chat, put that A train on them, get them out of here. It's a safe zone when you're around the 9. She can do whatever the hell she want. As long as she having fun and enjoying herself. I don't care what she do.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, I was just waiting for her to pass out on the floor. You faint and then you just start instantly snoring. I thought that was when you fell. I was like, "Oh, that's it. She out." I was gonna see them floating Z's pop up.
Z's popping up on the screen.
Yeah, like, how somebody be talking and they just be rambling and stuff. Next thing you know, you hear that boom, that loud thump, and then you like, yeah, that's it.
I've been night titty. I've been night titty.
Yeah, gonna go night.
I've been. You couldn't even see the chat. Tay was fried. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, like that's hysterical.
What up, 33, Mr. 33 himself? What up?
What up, Mr.
man?
Oh no, I was just being petty. I was following the lead. Y'all called me. I came up.
Let's get petty with it. Petty with it. I want to get petty with it. Yeah, but well, I'm gonna try to behave for a second, just for a second, right? But let me get serious for like a second, and then I'm gonna let y'all take over. I'm trying to get some of this goofiness out. But what do y'all, BDB? You told me how you felt, about expectations, and I align with that. I think, and just to add a little bit to what you said, I just feel, especially when you when you trying to develop a relationship with someone, it can be in your family, it can be friends, it can be a significant other. Sit down and have a conversation about what you expect and understand what they expect from them. I think that gives clarity, it gives understanding, and it takes away a lot of the confusion. But what's your opinion? What's your opinion, Gary?
My opinion is a little bit different. I know people feel like you gotta have a conversation, but sometimes your actions is your conversation, right? So the consistency of how you act can allow me to have an expectation of you. Like right now, we're playing around, right? Now let's just say you was like this all the time. My expectation is you're gonna be a goofy person. You see what I'm saying? But the fact that you consistent with your conversation and your teaching and however else you want to perceive it, we cannot look at you that way, right? So I just believe it's a little bit different. Like, they say a picture's worth 1,000 words. So if a picture's worth 1,000 words, your actions is worth 1,000,000. So if you saying you a positive person, your actions is going to dictate what people are going to expect of you. But you are going to have people waiting for you to mess up so they can say, I knew you was lying. So those situations are always going to arise one way or another. So that's my little quick preview of what expectations is for me.
And that's the beauty of duality too, because that's how people manipulate you. What you just said, they you can say you positive, right, and then do negative stuff. But as long as you screaming you positive, people will believe you, no matter what you do. Eventually it'll catch up to you, but people get even. Let me be quiet. I ain't gonna get petty over here like that.
Truly,
But even just say the Democratic Party, right? They say they for the black people. They keep saying that they for the black people. They for the black people. So black people believe it, even though they haven't really did nothing to show you they for the black people.
that's true.
That's on a large scale, but okay, I'm not gonna be petty. But even on here, people can do that to you, right? People can do that. People can say, like, think about when we talk about when people can quote the Bible 24/7, right? They can say they holy, but then you watch what they do, like that don't line up, but people will still believe them because they say, oh, that was a moment of weakness, that was this, but you consistently have moments of weakness because this happens often. Like if you observe it, you see that. But if you just going off of the expectations of words, and a lot of people do, the sheep go stay asleep. A lot of people do. So, that's gonna be one of the shirts. Let the sheep stay asleep.
No, it's true. Every minute of every second of every hour, you got people that will like mislead, like you said. Um, it's just it makes it very hard to believe that what they're saying and doing is true. So yeah, I'm definitely with you on that though, for sure.
That's like when we, is a consistent conversation on social media of accountability, right? So a person can say, I take accountability, and you can listen to them, but it's the little things that people, they go over people head. Like when people, this is not taking accountability. Saying you're wrong for something and then explaining why you did it. That's not accountability. That's redirecting the blame. You're shifting the blame to something else. Accountability is you accepting fault. But by you justifying it, by you making an explanation, you putting the accountability or you putting the weight onto something else or somebody else. And I see that so often. People will be like, I'm sorry, but if you ain't do this, I wouldn't have did that. Okay, we understand cause and effect, but if you're sorry for the part you played. Don't matter what nobody else did. You have to be accountable for self.
But see, even with that, right? If you say you're sorry, the expectation is the change of the situation. Meaning, if I'm sorry I stepped on your toes, you make sure you don't step on the toes no more. If you constantly keep stomping on the toe, you ain't sorry. You see what I'm saying? So there's always an expectation, as like you said, is a cause and effect. Sorry means you're gonna change from what you're apologizing for. I'm sorry I called you an idiot. Now I gotta not call you an idiot and expect something different from you. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of people they say it without the genuineness of actually apologizing. So they're not even holding themselves accountable. They're not even holding themselves accountable because you're not expected to change. So you just saying it to say it. It's like when people say I love, like you said earlier, I love you, but I put you in the face. What love got to do with that? You understand what I'm saying? I love you so much, I'm gonna punch you in your face. That's not love. That's abuse.
That's
You gotta
that's like
understand what you're saying. Go ahead, I. You know what I mean? Like, I
And,
hit Tina. Go ahead, I punch her in the face. You love her though, right? But that's how people are though.
love to
Gary,
get
I,
us.
Gary, I gotta do this.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
You used the word change 3 times.
And I reappeared.
Brother, I was gonna do it. I'm like, did he just say change? He just said it again. He just said it again. He done tripled down on it. Oh, this brother has some change going on over here. Miss Tracy, what's popping?
Yeah, see what happened? Y'all started being petty too early. I'm following the lead.
This is what we do.
Hey, I told you I've really been working on merch. I've really been working on it, and I got the perfect picture for it. I'm telling you, I've been working on it. But that's one of the pieces I've been working on. Let the sheep stay asleep. A better use, a better us. I'm working on something for the children, the kids too, the little nines. So if y'all got kids out there, I just feel like with me, personally, I just feel like, I rather rep my own stuff. I ain't about to wear no Louis Vuitton or, so I always wanted to get into it. And now I got a bigger reason because, like I said, y'all gonna be surprised what we do with the nine. But the nine, it's a movement. Like I said, it's gonna be something special. And I appreciate everybody for supporting and riding this wave with me. It's about to get bigger though. The wave is definitely about to get bigger. So make sure you secure on the board.
Absolutely.
But yeah, expectations. It like I said, it gives you you looking forward to something. Just the word itself. It gives the people something to look forward to. That's what the expectation is. You're looking forward. It can be positive or negative, but generally, it's positive. We're looking forward to something. I don't know. It could be negative too. I remember, when I was younger, and my grandma say, "Whoop your A when we get back home." And the closer you got to home, boy, your butt, you start feeling it. You get anxious.
That shit start getting hot.
Like, hold on, if she gonna hit this cheek or that cheek, this part of the leg, it start warming up. Like, hold on, man.
Feeling the steam.
You remember in the last one you got, like, hold on, I got hit here, here, here. Okay, I'm gonna put some extra padding right here now, so when she hit it won't hurt.
You start about smaller. You take a smaller step. You tie your shoes about 10 times before you get home. Trying to make sure you try to delay that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bad expectation.
When I knew I was about to get an ass whooping, I put on football equipment. So that did it right there.
Man, I'm telling you that them expectations, boy, it can be good or bad. But I think, like I said, to eliminate confusion, misunderstandings. We adults, we have conversations with one another. Especially, like I said, if you plan on building a relationship with someone, have those conversations, and that way, you can have clarity because you don't really know what people are capable of. Maybe you thinking someone is capable of something they're not. Like even like when we was talking about this app, right? You never hear me talking about. You hear me say stuff like, "Oh, we got to take that to Rumble," right? I got demonetized, and I understand it's my fault. I took accountability. No matter what it is, I take accountability. Right? I got to do better. But you'll never hear me saying like YouTube trying to censor me. You know why? Because we signed an agreement with them, and that agreement has expectations, rules that we have to follow, and if we don't follow them, things happen. So at first I didn't read it, but after I went back and read it, I understand. It's some things that they expect us not to do, and if we do it, then is a consequence behind it, cause and effect. So you'll never hear me say, "Oh, YouTube trying to censor me," or YouTube won't let me do this. It's just some things we can't do on here. And if we want to be in the partner program, we have to live up to the expectations they give us when we agree to do it. We agreed. We checked the box. So I can't check the box and then complain about it later. Where did you come from? Hold it down for a little bit. I'm used to my son coming out here, but my daughter just came out here grimming me. Like, why you out here? Hold it down, folks.
She said, I expect you to get off this live.
Look, you ain't expect that, but I popped up on you.
She said, I
Take
expect you to
that
get off
one, Dad.
Right? Hey, Gary, she said, I expect you to get your ass off this live and read me a bedtime story. I expect that.
I'm expecting now a snack, Dad, because I'm telling. You up here talking about expectations, and you ain't expect this? I want a popsicle right now, Daddy.
Yep. Otherwise, you're going to be in the doghouse. For real.
Look, we're going to end this live. Oh, you ending this live early. Well, that was the cue. Shout out to the 9, and I'm heading out now.
Yeah, she said, I expect you to get off of here in 4, 3, 2. Probably
Wait.
Probably be extending the count. Like 1, 2, 2.5, 2 3/4.
But the expectation part is just really crazy though. Like especially when you just have a surprise occur. You don't have expectation. That's just a reaction. Like, oh snap! Well, how that happen? But when you truly understand and like he's saying, have that conversation, the expectation will be either elevated or will be depreciated because like I don't think he's going to do this or I don't think she's going to do that or she looked like she can do this or that. You know, like for example, all the conversation of Sha'Carri Richardson, right? Like the expectations today was she's supposed to win the gold. All her quote unquote competition was eliminated. There was no disrespect to the Jamaicans, but all the Jamaicans was not running. So the expectation of her was winning. She's going to win the gold. But when you underestimate somebody or you think everything is easy and smooth sailing, now you turn around and just be surprised that woman didn't win the gold because somebody else took care of business and some people going to say she was slacking or whatever. But when you underestimate somebody, the expectations will never be met.
Very true.
Commander, I'll be like that, man. I'll be like, dang, I can't never do nothing. I'll be trying to edit something and my daughter or my son want to use my phone for the remote. Or my daughter, she see I'm paying attention to something. She can be in her own little world. As soon as she see me paying attention to something, nope. She come interrupted. She don't play that. I have to pay her attention.
Yeah, we were just saying that she has her own expectations. She said, Dad, I expect you to get off this live and read me a story in the next 5 minutes. Or you're going to be walking around with 3 shoes, 2 in your feet and 1 in your ass, sucker.
Yeah, she about to be back out here in a minute.
You ain't give her that snack. That was the expectation. I'm up. I want a snack. All right. Well, you don't give me no snack. I'll be on there about 3 minutes. Go ahead. Keep talking. I got you.
She said cookies and juice now.
Man, she a trip, man. She is a trip. I thought my son was bad. My son is an animal, man. But my daughter, she a Leviathan. If he a
2.0.
Man, it's her way or no way.
That's how it always goes. So they can do it because they know that you give in and stuff like that.
Yeah, little girls, my son, I don't give in to him, man. He'll be scrapping like, boy.
Yes.
I want it now. I'm like, who you hollering at? Sorry, Daddy.
The girls know you ain't gonna do nothing. They know you ain't gonna love punch them and stuff. So you got to give in to their expectations and stuff.
Man, my daughter's a quick learner. She learned from my wife already. Her and my
I
wife
know
are
Daddy ain't
spoiled,
gonna trip
but
on me. Watch this. I'm saying this real quick. Daddy, I need to go and get something to eat. Oh my God, I just fed you. All right, come on. I knew that was gonna happen. But that's the manipulate. Well, I'm not saying that's like a manipulation stage, right? If you know that you can get away with it, you're going to use it to the best of your ability. That expectation. That's why
she,
people got to be careful.
yeah, because she, like I said, she learned from my wife. Like my wife been trying to get me to go to what is it called at home, and I'm like, I don't want to go there. And she finally hit me with the, well, I feel safe when you're out with me, and if you don't go, I won't feel safe, so I don't want to go. And I'm like, man, we live in the suburbs. You safer without me. Shit, if I can't see nothing anyway, it's 10 times more safe when you're around. And I'm like, I'm looking at her like, get in the damn car and let's go. You get on my nerve. You just want to go spend my money. That's what you want to do. That's why you want me to go.
That's
I
how they
really
do.
want this, but I don't want to. Just get it. That's how my kids do. They do me just like that.
They know what they be doing.
My son be putting stuff in the Amazon cart like that. I want this. I'll be like, man, he do it off of his tablet. He learned how to, man. I'm telling you, every time something go in there, pop up on my phone, and then he'll come right in there. Dad, I want this. I need that. This right here. I put all my other toys in the basement. Like what? Like he a negotiator. I'm telling you, he gonna be a top negotiator. He might be the next president, bro. He might be a president one day. He a good negotiator. I'm telling you.
That's how they do.
At 4 years old, he make it make sense.
That's how they do. Now,
Lying
question.
like a motherfucker too. I won't ask for no more toys. And I guess that means until tomorrow. Every time he said it, the next day he asked for something else. And said, "Oh, I thought you weren't gonna ask for nothing. That was old. Like, what you mean that was old? It was old, Dad.
Yep. Psych, I lied.
Mm.
Now, question for both of y'all. Do you think individual people should have more expectations for themselves outside of others?
I think they should.
Because I feel
Yeah,
like certain people expect so much from everyone else, but they don't make enough expectations for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
just
that's one of
believe
the
that.
problems. My bad. Go
Yeah, I
ahead, bro.
just believe that. I just believe that expectations and pressure just on yourself. Nobody should be doing that. Nobody should be adding more to you than yourself. Meaning, if you expect greatness, you put yourself in that position and pressurize yourself to achieve that goal. It don't matter what Jane say or John say. It's what I say. I believe that I can do it. I'm going to. Well, if I know I could do it, I'm just going to do it. I'm gonna strive for it. Now, when you believe it, of course, that word we say that leaves doubt. So but when you know it, you're gonna get there in 2.5 seconds. So, an individual should have expectation on himself because he knows that he can achieve that expectation with no problems.
Yeah, I think people should put expectations on themselves. That I believe that's how development and growth. Don't set them too high, but set them achievable. Make it attainable when you first starting off, and then after that, I set my goals high because I set smaller goals to get to them. But that's a process in itself, right? So, but I had to learn how to set achievable goals, and that gave me the momentum and the knowledge. The more you achieve, the more you're willing to learn. For me, you know. But I was saying that earlier. People expect things from others and uh, that they don't expect from themselves. That's another problem. You expect someone to treat you with respect when you steady dishing out disrespect.
Right.
So how you expect somebody to? That's like if a stripper tell me to respect her, like how I'm gonna respect you, you don't respect yourself. I'm just that I'm just being real. Like if you're not respecting yourself, why would you expect me to respect you? I just like me personally. When I see a person not respecting themselves, I don't. I mean, how am I gonna respect you when you don't respect yourself? I try to steer clear from them people because I don't. I'm not a disrespectful person, so I just avoid people that I can't respect. You know. So.
Hey, that could be some merch right there. Like, I'm not disrespectful. I'm just petty.
I'm not disrespectful. You just don't deserve it. I'm putting that on a hoodie.
Yeah, that's why.
Word Commander, I'm making that. I'm making that tomorrow. Watch. I'm not disrespectful. You just don't deserve it. That's definitely getting mad. I might get that put on the shirt tomorrow.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, we got to make a report to HR shirt too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely feel like people don't just individually don't have or don't make enough expectations for themselves, but want any and everything from the rest of the world. It's like you have to set these things for yourself, and then you won't expect so much from everybody else. You know, I feel like that's where people's focus more so should be at. And they're just not that attentive to things of that caliber. So
But do we attribute that to the fear of failing? See, this is why word is so ill, right? Because word could just be saying things 3 days, and then 3 days later, it'll still resonate till today at this very present time. You know what I mean? Like, word tell you, like, yo, stop being afraid to fail. Stop fearing failure. And now, look, I just asked a question. Okay, well, people don't put that expectation on themselves because they're afraid to fail. Why is that? That, like, I think if you're afraid to fail, you expected that you ain't going to succeed in the first place, so you ain't going to do it.
exactly.
So that's why you need people like Word and Shay Love and Lady Shay to just tell you that you can do it. You have a reason or avenue to do things like that. Because if you keep leaning on yourself, you ain't even gonna start the process of an expectation. You're gonna be too worried about the negative aspect of the expectation instead of the positive side of it.
Mm-hmm. And hit on what you just said. The expectation of failure. That emotion. That's what people don't want to feel. They don't want to feel failure, and it's misinterpreted because it's not failure. It's only failure because you accepted it as failure.
Yeah.
But it's just an opportunity to learn what you did wrong. If you're doing something wrong, it won't work. That's just natural, just nature.
Yeah, they don't.
If you trying to have a baby and you're using two men or two women and you don't have a baby, then that's not you failing. That's just you doing it wrong. You need a man and a woman to have a baby. So when I said natural, it's things that are just in natural states. That's how it works. If you do something, expect something to happen. If you take a pebble and throw it in a pond, you'll see ripples, cause and effect. These are universal laws. So if you do something the wrong way, you should expect for it not to work out. So that's just an opportunity to see what you did wrong, but we accept that as failure. And it's truly not failure. It's just learning what you did wrong so you can do it right. But these words, again, failure, that word gives you an emotion and a feeling. So replace it with something that's more neutral.
Exactly.
But that's when wordplay comes in, right? So okay, you say don't say the word failure. Okay, so somebody gonna say, well, lack of success. You just said the same thing, so you just made an excuse to say what you originally wanted to say, which would be you think you're gonna fail. You know, we as a community, we have to stop looking at negative expectations. We have to believe that you can make the best out of a bad situation, especially when you come out of those bad situations, right? Let's just say you came out of the projects, right? You strived out of the projects, now you got your first apartment. That's a step in the right direction. But there's so many people that will say, you know what? Let me go back to, if anything happens, I'm gonna go back to what I know, which would be in this example, going back, trying to get back to the project. Nah, you gotta keep pushing forward. But there's so many people that's afraid to push forward that they'll just go back to what they know. And that's the worst thing about expectation. It'll make you hit a fetal position if you're not doing it correctly. That sucks.
Bro, I don't mean to laugh, but I know people who won't go get their driver's license because they're afraid to get in a car accident. Like, bro, you ain't even got your license to drive to get in a car accident, and you letting that something hypothetically stop you. Can it happen? Yes, it can happen. I'm pretty sure a lot of us, been in car accidents driving or as a passenger in the vehicle. But if that's what you expect, that's what you go get. You gonna be looking to get in a damn accident. I know people who, don't get in serious relationships because they feel the person go cheat. It's like you planning to fail already, so you shouldn't expect nothing less than failure.
Yeah, these are things that are going to happen regardless, whether you decide to do it or not. Whether you decide to get in a relationship or not, it can happen. It doesn't always happen, but that possibility is there. You know, just like you said with the whole car thing. Not getting your license, getting into an accident, you made it worse. At least it's not as complicated if you do have your license and you get into an accident, but that's the most backward shit. I ain't never heard no shit like that. So you gonna just act like you can drive with no license and then get into an accident?
Bro, I'm telling you, man. I know people like that. Bro. I ain't getting no license. Get in a car accident. But you order Ubers, bro. You still in the car. You can get this shit don't make sense.
It's like an accident is going to happen regardless. It's out of your control. It's nothing you can do. But that's not making it no better to get into an accident. You don't even have the proper documentation.
And then you get people like my sister, bro. I don't know how many accidents she gonna kill me. I don't know how many accidents she done got into, but I'd be like, damn, man, like why you keep getting accidents? She was like, when you driving, shit happens. You expect it. It's gonna happen one day, but god damn it, it doesn't happen. You get an accident once a year. Shit, like god damn, you done been in more accidents by yourself than everybody I know collectively. Like. Man, I remember one. Man, I ain't gonna tell that story. I'm gonna say it like, bro, man. When she called me, man, it's like you gotta understand. I am not. I was not on. I don't know if my brother's still in the chat. I wasn't always this person. So when I hear somebody hurt my family, like she called me, said she got an accident, I just hear somebody yelling at her. Bro, I pulled up on the scene with a chopper. I was about to get busy, like. And then it was an old man. I'm like, bro, I can't just do it now, man. I ain't even. He's gonna have a heart attack if I pull this thing out. I'm thinking like he gonna have a heart attack if I pull this thing out. And then when my mom and dad got there, they looking at me like, you ain't do nothing, did you? I'm like, no. They looking at the back seat like, did you? I'm like, oh no, man. I'm like, then the police pulled up. I'm putting, man, it was wild. I just heard my sister screaming, and then I heard somebody yelling at her, and I'm like, oh man, no, it's going down.
That's crazy.
Man,
He wouldn't have been expecting that, though. I tell you that. You'd have pulled that thing out like, what? And
that man would have been what was that that dances them Dutch people do, the river dancing? Yeah, his ass would have been river dancing. Because I had just got a pretty new drum too. They had like about 50 in that boy. I was about to get boy, I was mad as hell. I'm like, oh, I was on, yeah, man. I was on, yeah. I don't like, man. I look back at a lot of the stuff I did, and I'd be like, I was so impulsive. I was a very impulsive person, and I had a lot of anger in me. So I was just ready to tear stuff up all the time. I had to let all that go, man. I had to let all that go, and it wasn't easy. You gotta understand the source of it, and a lot of it came from childhood trauma that I didn't even know I was traumatized about, bro. Like I didn't know things affected me the way it did, but that shadow work, man. I'm telling you, I went to a therapist that ain't work. I went to every god in the book except for Zeus. I never went to the Greek pantheon, but Buddha, Allah. I was even praying to Moses, bro. I was hollering at Ezekiel. I went through every prophet in the Bible. Like somebody had to know something. I need help.
All 12 of them apostles, and still ain't do nothing.
Man, I ain't do nothing, bro. I went to the back of the Lucky Charms box. I tried the Twitch rabbit, bro. I was like, man, I need some help, bro. I was trying
You ain't
everybody.
get to the other side of that rainbow. That's what happened.
The Care Bears couldn't help me, bro. I'm telling you, I was the Fraggle Rocks, man. Mr. Rogers was like, I don't know. I'm perplexed.
He said,
I'm
"Nah,
like,
you can't. You in his neighborhood,
bro. I'm telling you, man. I was screwed up, man. And then it just took me, man. It took me accepting everything that I did, understanding, learning from it, and growing from it, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you.
You imagine word in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, guns.
Yeah, I sure can.
He busts through the door, close it. It's not a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
Bro, man, I got some Kohans and some sweater vests. I can adapt. I can be right in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood chilling with him. I'd be tripping
No,
over
he ain't.
shit.
Because the first thing you're gonna do is put the hoodie on. Mr. Roger gonna be nervous.
Bro, I got sweater vests, man. I got nerd attire. I'm telling you, I have more nerd attire than I have anything.
We understand that.
I'm telling you.
We understand that.
Yeah, he ain't
But that
gonna
ain't.
actually be his neighbor. He is not.
Bro, it would have been like a scene off them old Godzilla movies, though. I would have been falling over the little town, can't see shit, tripping over Muppets and everything. Like, God damn it, he killed the Muppet. Like, it ain't dead, it's just flat. I'm gonna dust it
Yep,
off.
you're gonna destroy the train track.
Right, bro. I'm telling you.
Word would have got kicked out of every single famous place you could think of. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, Sesame Street, Richard Scary, all them places.
Well, I would have had fun on Sesame Street.
What?
They wouldn't have put me on Sesame Street. I wish my grandma would have. I remember when I was younger, I tried to get on stage with I actually made it on stage with Big Bird. You know how it wasn't Big Bird on ice. It wasn't on ice. It was just a, stage play. My pop said I was sitting there 1 minute. Only thing I got a flash of his memory when he was telling me I was dancing with Big Bird for a minute, and then they pulled me off stage. I made it up there. I made it to the stage, man. Top of the world. Yeah, I made it. I think I was like 3 or 4.
Word to be like Sesame Street is brought to you by the number 9 and it's Glock 9.
Man, just because you say that, I'm putting that on my bucket list. I'm gonna do something great, and they gonna put me on Sesame Street one day. Watch.
We passed an hour. It's time.
Yeah, I'm getting on Sesame Street. Remember, mark this, timestamp this. 1 hour and 15 minutes. Word, one day before I leave this earth, I'm gonna be featured on Sesame Street.
You can't be throwing nobody if you're gonna be featured on Sesame Street. So
there you go.
I'm gonna count with Count Dracula. 1, 2, 3. I can't see. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I'm getting on Sesame Street now. Now I have a desire. That's a burning passion. I gotta do something great, man. I just gotta win a Nobel Peace Prize or something. I can do it.
Sesame Street is also brought to you by the word petty.
And the letter E for expectation.
Yeah. But see, like you said, though, on a serious note, though, all those things that you said that you went through in the past and stuff like that, you made expectations for yourself to do better, and it turned your life around. So, that's a positive. So now it's like you can look back on those things and reflect and expect yourself to never go back down that dark road again. So
Yeah. And you know what else I learned too? I had to be an example. So I expect, highly of myself. Like even when we joking around playing, man, it's like I can't go too far because, my little brother, he active in the chat now, but I got other family members who, check the show out. And I always try to be an example. Um, the elders, they expect that of me because that's what they were for me. So it's my turn to, carry the torch. So, um, yeah, I try my best to, be an example that people can follow and progress, because I was the example, I was the wrong example, my brother, it broke my heart when I was talking to him one day. And he was like, I learned this from you. And I'm looking like, I couldn't, he did, no matter what I tried to hide or, he still heard stories in the street, he's seen some stuff and it's like, when he said that, I had to be accountable for that.
never want to do those type of situations because then everybody catches wind of that. So that's the wrong way to lead by example.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
But my question would be, why does everybody not expect that there's duality in expectations, right? Like there's some people that, they go through trauma, so the expectation for the rest of their life is that they're always going to be in a traumatic situation instead of overcoming it. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I never understood why people don't understand how there's two sides to this expectation realm. I never understood that.
And that's what I be trying to preach in general, because duality is a universal law. So a lot of things we talk about always mention duality, always even say multiple things can exist in the same space for that very reason. People, if you thinking bad, if you thinking you can't do something, you're not thinking on how to do it. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you're consciously thinking I can't do this, what you're doing is not thinking of a way to get it done. That's what you're actively doing. That's the duality. So if that thought comes in your head, you can't do something, you should know it can be done. There's another side to that I can't, because I can't, like my dad always say, man, you won't try. So instead of thinking how things won't work, because when you start thinking I can't do something, you will start finding reasons why you can't do it. But if you think I can do it or how do I do it, you'll start thinking about reasons or ways to do it. That's just how everything works. And it sounds simple. It's just it takes practice. You have to be conscious when you think something can't be done. Ask yourself why. That's my favorite thing to say. Let me get that. Why?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put on a shirt. I'm gonna put on the back. Ask me why, and I want people to ask me why. I want to see. This will be a social experiment, just to see how many people stop me and ask me why.
Right. And then at the bottom of it, you gotta say why, ask why, and
Yeah, I like making people think.
Yeah. I think especially like what y'all were saying with the duality thing, not enough people like ever have a positive outlook on certain things. It's like it's almost like they just cater to just a negative mind state, I guess, because of like their upbringing or because I guess they feel like that's all they know. And it's sad because like, even like people like myself and others, coming from the hood, coming from hard times, it's like I knew it wasn't gonna always be like that forever. So it's like, I gotta change my thought and my perception on how I look at things and expect more, expect better for myself to get out these situations so that I'm not always thinking like, okay, this is it. It's never going to get any better. Let me just kind of say fuck it and just, get accustomed to it. It's like, no, it's like you got to eradicate that mindset. But I just feel like some people just really don't know how to do that. And So they're just kind of forever stuck in that negative realm, and it's like it's a fucked up thing, but it's just kind of what it is.
You know what they need to do? They need to call Coach D. They need to call me. I'll get them right. They can expect the unexpected. I'm trying to practice an infomercial. Call Coach D now and expect.
That sounded like some 4 a.m. QVC.
Shit.
That one where you like wake up to go to the bathroom. He's like, yeah, call Coach D. 5, 9, 10.
You need a little motivation.
Right?
You want to elevate your expectation? Call Coach D at 555-5555.
It's always the easiest number to remember too. It's got all the same digits. 999-9999.
Call me now.
Call me now.
Call me now.
And then they follow up with another infomercial. I see you ain't pick up that phone yet. You supposed to be getting on there. Call me. I expect a call. 999-9999. And they had a little jingle in the background and stuff. You'd be like, fuck it. All right, let me call. Just to find out the number that you reach is no longer in service.
This number has never been in service, so stop dialing it, please. The hell you dialed on 9994?
Right.
I ain't paying for that.
When you call that number, you really called that number, bro? Or you really did this shit? Okay, yeah, your ass special. Call 911 now and tell them to help.
Or they keep you on hold. A representative will be with you shortly. And 2 hours and went.
We are currently connecting you to Cambodia. Please stand by.
You better be expecting that ass whooping too, because that's coming up on that phone bill, and Big Mama ain't going for that.
Right? Your current wait time is an hour, 30 minutes.
Okay, well, that's how long I'm going to whoop your ass, because you think you're slick. Come here, boy.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what's crazy, man? See, y'all my age and older, so y'all remember the minute phone days. And you couldn't call before 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
I ain't never been so excited about 8 o'clock a day in my life. Like, you be counting down. Motherfucker got an alarm on for 8 o'clock. Oh, I can talk free now. Oh, y'all go get this conversation. I can talk now.
Why are you rushing me off the phone? Because it ain't 8 o'clock.
That was the unlimited plan back then.
Hey, shit, no. So when you get a minute phone, somebody call you. You don't even say hello, but like, what the hell you want? Better be important. That was the way you answered the phone with the minute phone.
Call me at 7, or call me at 8, or call me at 9, whatever the time was. Call me back then. I had to save that minute. Woo! Answer the phone, you done lost a minute.
Oh man, I remember them days. Damn, that's funny.
Man, you seen them damn minute cars laying everywhere in the street. Like, god damn.
It'll like them the cars that you use for the subway in New York and stuff like that. The metro cars. That's how them shits were.
Man, listen, it was so bad in New York. If you could, like, you had a minute phone, you tell them, yo, call a pay phone. You find a phone that has that had a call number back, and you call that number. Let me see what you're talking about real quick. And you call that pay phone back. That's we were trying to preserve those minutes, boy, forever. That's what we used to do.
Did y'all have pagers, man?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pagers, the Nextel chirps, the beep beep.
Yeah. I got the Nextel chirp when it was going out of style.
The what was that? The two-way messenger?
Yeah.
All that goofy stuff. The only thing I didn't have was a BlackBerry. That's the only thing I didn't have. I ain't like the BlackBerry.
I love my BlackBerry.
I ain't gonna lie, low key, the BlackBerry was tough though.
Man, I love my BlackBerry, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I had like 3 different styles of BlackBerries. I thought they was gonna take over the world, boy. I thought BlackBerries. I'm like, oh, you ain't got it. Then they came out with them digital typewriters. I'm looking like, oh, never mind. I'm like, oh, y'all got to double push numbers, bro. Like, You thought you was the man with the BlackBerry.
Right.
Like everybody else double pushing numbers and triple pushing. Like they got a keyboard. Got a whole keyboard. Little as hell. Like, God, that nigga toothpick. I can't even got this damn phone. I can't even type on it. Like, who the hell is this?
Yeah, you had to have baby fingers to type on that shit. Watch my dad try to send a message. That shit took an hour. I'm like, damn. He was just trying to say like hello and hi. I'm like, damn, it's taking an awful long time. No, what I miss is them old Nokia phones, the ones that like
with the snakes.
Yeah, the ones that like scientific calculators.
True. I was playing the snake game till 7, 8 o'clock, so you can talk on the phone unlimited. Y'all ain't slick.
That snake game saved lives.
Occupied, right? It saved lives, bro.
Especially at work, be bored as hell. Just pop on snakes, ball, lose track of time. I'm just thinking phone. Man, that's it. Memories. Yeah, the snake game, cat. It was like one long ass line, and you had to go and like eat all these little dots, and the line got bigger. Imagine like an Etch-a-Sketch, but just constantly moving.
Yeah, you had not like to run into yourself, and the higher the level you get, they start giving you other little obstacles to avoid. But yeah, that was the jam back in the day, man. That snake game. And them batteries used to last. What kind of batteries? World War III batteries and shit. Them damn batteries used to last like 3-4 weeks. Like, god damn, bro. You can run your damn car off of this damn Nokia battery, man. Them batteries, boy.
It'd be my next birthday and my battery just got to that.
Yeah, man. They don't make batteries like that no more. I don't know what. They had some alien technology in them damn old phones or something.
Yeah, them shits. I never have to worry about them shits charging. Never.
I'm in Chicago. What up, though? I'm telling you, man, and they was durable, man. You can throw them phones, you can use them phones as weapons. I'm telling you, man. No kids, man. Unless if you upgraded it and got the little thing to put the little clip to put on it to change the color, then that was gonna pop off and break. But the original ones, man, I think mine was made of titanium or something. It was made of that Wolverine metal. Yeah, I was like, God damn, bro, this is a brick.
I remember somebody ran over my shit one time and it was still working. I said, damn.
Hello. Man, the world has changed so much. Bro, they don't even do jingles no more. Man, them jingles was the shit.
They still got jingles. It's like
they ain't like them old jingles, man. I can't name one new jingle.
The custom ones in the phone and stuff. You go to like the alarm and stuff.
No, I'm talking about like for the what was that? The Tootsie Roll? Like I'm talking about for like the Tootsie Roll is all I see.
Oh yeah.
Whatever it is you think you see becomes a Tootsie Roll to me. Like, bro, they don't do stuff like that no more.
We don't.
Hey Tony, don't. I love the things you do. Hey Tony, if I would, I could be you.
Yeah.
You're the one and only time. Bro, you used to get hype as hell for commercials. Like, I hope the Tony Tiger commercial come on.
Hell yeah.
You be up dancing, hey Tony. And you be hyped in the mug, man. They don't do it like that no more.
I ain't gonna lie. When I first saw, No, go ahead.
No, I was about to say, just excuse our old asses because we sitting there going back. We just going back in time. Go ahead, BDB.
Man, look, I'm about to be 40 next Sunday, so I'm definitely showing my age. But I remember when I first saw that commercial for Crossfire, that board game.
Crossfire, you get caught up in the crossfire.
Boy hit the falsetto at the end,
bro. I gotta have that.
I don't know what this shit is, but I want it. You know, she got me that shit. I was playing that bitch by myself. I'm like just singing that shit. I'm like, damn.
You be playing with the hey man, I had to get one. I'm like, is this Led Zeppelin? Like, who is doing this? Crossfire. You get caught up in the crossfire.
I'm like, I ran up to Mom, I want Crossfire for my birthday. She said, what the fuck is Crossfire? I said, I don't know. I don't care. I just want it. Make it happen. I'm playing that bitch by myself, going back and forth. Like,
I'm telling you, bro. I mean, no, that's what I'm saying. That's why this stuff don't be selling like it do, like it used to, bro. You had people going crazy as hell over that stuff.
Yeah, we had creepy crawlers, a little jingle for that.
Creepy crawlers. You can be a little creep without being bad. Like, who the fuck is singing this? Like Count Dracula? Power Rangers Unite. Yeah,
Skip it.
man.
Skip it.
Oh, yeah.
Skip it.
Oh,
Skip
skip it.
Oh, yo, this shit is knocking. Like, why ain't nobody sample this yet?
Hey, no, bro. What about that? Pop it, twist it, pull it, grab it.
Well, I don't know if you guys have like a Dave and Buster's out there word, but they got that at Dave and Buster's now.
Yeah, I gotta bop it.
Like, yeah, me and my lady, we went one time and they got the bopping machine. So like, you actually like, and it does the jingle and everything. I'm like, this is dope as hell. Like bend it, twist it, pull it.
Grab it, slap it, bop it. Like, God, bro, this is what is you sure this is for kids?
Like, this is hella sexual.
Grab it, pull it, slap it. Like, hold on, what we doing here? Like, bop it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know what y'all was doing when y'all was thinking of making this story.
Oh, yeah.
You was bopping it.
A lot of those games and jingles from back in the day, that's the reason we're all here, you know.
Right.
Bop It is the reason why a lot of it is today. Why the world is so overpopulated because of Bop It. Yeah. Couples and
very much so.
Yeah, everybody in that room bending and twisting and pulling and pushing and yeah. Damn, Salt and Pepper. Shit, it was Bop It before them.
You never heard that Bop It commercial, Commander? Oh man, what other old jingles, man? It was.
Yeah, damn, the Tonka trucks.
Oh man, my buddy. You remember my buddy?
My buddy, and then they had Kid Sister. That was a spinoff.
Kid Sister. Then it came out with Chucky. Like, hold up, man. This little damn thing sitting across the room, and y'all got me watching Chucky. Ain't that Chucky over there?
Right. They had what was this? The board game. Sorry, it was like sorry. Bump me and I'll bump you back. I was like, they got a club vibe. I'm like, okay. So it was just
Toys R Us song. You had to go. Oh, let's go to Toys R Us. Like, no, but hey, Jeffrey's there. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Oh man, I used to every time we used to sing that song going to Toys R Us. I forgot the damn song.
Toys R Us now is Walmart, Target. So
what did he used to say? He used to say like, damn, how did that song go? Now I gotta look it up. I gotta look at that. The Toys R Us.
I'm not a one to grow up.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Million toys at Toys R Us that
I can play with.
There's like board games and video games and yeah, it was,
bike trains and video trains is the biggest toy store. Let's go to that store. Toys.
Toys there is. I don't want to grow up because I was Toys R Us kid.
Right.
Yeah. Never growing up. I'm always be a Toys R Us kid. Man, you go in there play the video games, ride the bikes.
Everything Toys R Us. That was heaven.
We're a kid to be a kid, yeah.
Exactly. That was
what was the hardest cereal?
Hardest?
Yeah, like what was the one you like? I got to have it. Silly Rabbit. Tricks are for kids. That shit used to be funny.
You know what's funny? I was trying to figure out if I should do an episode for the debate table on like cereals. This is so many. I think I don't know the Mount Rushmore when it comes to the cereals. Cookie Crisp got to be on there.
Cookie Crisp was the bro. Cookie Crisp.
Yep. I gotta say, Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, that bird used to be going nuts.
All right.
I am Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs.
I missed the Golden Crisp jingle. Sorry, Granny. Sugar Bear.
That Golden Crisp.
Yeah, Sugar Bear talking like Billy D. Williams. It was like, oh, man.
Get enough of those.
Sugar Bear, he's seducing the kids to buy the cereal. Little punk mom.
Sugar Bear was cool now. He had the radio voice and everything.
Is that why all these dudes grew up to be sugar daddies because of Sugar Bear?
There you
Can't
go.
get
That's
enough
where it
of this
started.
Golden Chris.
That's where it started from. He expected.
What was the rest of that? It got the crunch with punch. Like, wait, what? Where you going with that?
You know,
Bro.
I thought of another one. Light bright. Light bright.
Oh
Light
yeah.
bright. Turn on the light. Shine the light.
Bro, they was getting us, man, when we was kids, bro. They was getting us, man.
Yeah. See, we had originality back then. Now it's just everything's just duplicated and replicated. Oh, I hate it. Just,
now it's buy it or you gonna be left out. Like what? Okay, shit.
Pretty much don't got none of those jingles, none of those classic vintage memories that just put a smile on your face the minute you see it. Shit.
Now look, they don't have no jingles. Your kids are staying in a room all day.
Yeah.
They don't even watch TV.
Shit, you know how hyped I used to watch fucking Blues Clues. You know how hyped up I used to get when I used to hear the Mail song? Mail time. Man, I was like, thought I had mail.
Bro, I'll tell you, the most, like, from those shows, the number one song was probably the most annoying song, and I used to sing it because I knew it annoyed everybody. That damn Lamb Chop song.
Lamb Chop.
No, the end song. This is a song that doesn't end.
Oh, that one. I thought you
were oh, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they continue singing it forever just because this is a song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
Don't be surprised if you hear like Glorilla or somebody trying to sample that.
Bro, like my cousins used to get mad because it literally don't end. KY, what up, though?
It definitely doesn't if you really think about it.
It's in the lyrics. This is a song that doesn't end.
That song's not though. You think about it, the beat was catchy. I mean, it wasn't really no beat, but just the way the words were formulated, it was catchy as hell though. I see that shit in my head now. This is the
puppeteer left the puppet up there by itself. He's still gone. How that happened?
That thing's on repeat. Yeah, man, all those classics right there.
But you see how much time has changed, right? They don't even have a clue of how much of a change it ain't helping. It's just like it just slowed everything down. Like everything just got dumbed down now. The lyrics of the song was keeping everybody into a commercial. Now nobody watches commercial because there ain't nothing to watch. All they gonna do is talk about food. Go to Zaxby or go to Chick-fil-A or like they don't even got songs for that. They just tell you. I mean, Burger King is the only one I can think of with a song. BK, have it your way. That's it.
Y'all don't remember that? Chili's baby back ribs. Chili's baby back ribs.
Oh, my baby ribs. Classic. No, my favorite one was the Budweiser one.
Budweiser. Yeah, bro. There's no more creativity, man.
Now that's the expectation I want. I expect things to go back to the way it was. God damn it, we need to get in the time machine. I expect a time machine in the next couple years. If they're making all these damn futuristic cars,
man, I'm straight. I ain't playing with no time machine. Put your ass back to slavery by mistake. I'm straight.
Oh no,
like, damn, I just came back here to die because I can't get jiggy with this shit. I'm straight, bro.
This is the era that doesn't end.
Fuck around and be back with the dinosaurs and shit.
Hey, that'd be fun though.
Ain't gonna be no fun running from no big ass dinosaur.
I mean, Jurassic Park, they did it.
Man, and you say all white people in that movie. You know how many black people?
Samuel Jackson was in that movie.
That Samuel Jackson in all movies like that. Snakes on a plane. How many black people was on that plane? Samuel Jackson always that one odd black people to be getting in white people shit. Nah, I'm straight.
So look, see, snakes on a plane was not realistic though. That was dumb. You know, I mean,
Bro, that would be one hell of a way to assassinate that, bro. Man, whoever thought about that, man, I'm scared of them, bro. Because that'd be, bro, that's some shit.
Because see, it was believable up until the point when you saw the anaconda pop out. Then it was like, okay, come on now. Where anaconda that's the same size as the whole cabin. They just come out of nowhere and just start eating everybody. I'm like, that's not realistic. Like, no. All the little tiny ones, okay, yeah, I can kind of see that happening. But not no big. Who the hell putting a big ass anaconda on Spirit? Like, yeah, right.
The anaconda can't feel the Spirit.
Half the people can't fit on Spirit.
That part.
Oh,
You
man.
can't get a carry on there. So how you think the snake got there?
That snake was curled up in the bathroom. Like,
I'm about to go watch that now. I'm watching that tonight.
What, snakes on the
Tired of these goddamn snakes on this goddamn plane. Classic line from a black person. I would have said the same goddamn thing.
But
Y'all was a hot mess.
do you think if like you had the ability to go back and redo things, do you think people's expectations would be different if people could go back and redo their lives?
I would.
Nope.
You probably fuck something up. I'm telling you, like I think about it, like, man, you know, I see what you're saying though, you know, but yeah, I fuck around and fuck something up. Yeah, that butterfly effect shit, boy.
Yeah, that you messing your old self up at that very same time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying, what you know now, if you could go back and change those expectations that you had.
I did an interview with somebody, and they asked me that question, and they said, "What would I tell my younger self?" I'd tell them, "Just keep being you." I wouldn't tell them nothing from the future because I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't go through if I didn't go through what I went through, say if I was successful at a younger age, you know, I'd probably be a dick, bro. Honestly, I probably, you know, I wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be this, you know, like so.
Well, you don't think so?
No, I wouldn't. I know I wouldn't. Because it's the experiences that humble me. It's the things that I went through in life that humbled me. You know, because when I was younger, bro, I thought I can, boy. I'm just telling you, bro, like I was a black dude who carried a sword. So it was like I thought I was Samurai Jack or something. Afro Samurai. Like y'all run around with gun. Look, man, I can't say too much. But you know that old expression, never take a knife to a gunfight? Yeah. I was confident taking a knife to a gunfight. I was very confident. Like I can do that. I could do that.
Word was the samurai from G.I. Joe and stuff. The black one that had the sword.
He was the black samurai, not the last one.
Yeah, the black one. He had the sword and he had like the SMGs.
Yeah, I just thought I was so the stuff I've been through kind of humbled me, bro. So now I just say, you know, be safe and you know.
And that's another thing I miss about back in the day. So, y'all remember them old school cartoons? How they used to always have those PSAs at the end of the shows, like Power and G.I. Joe. Those were great because they always had expectations from us and what they expected us to not to do. Like, you know, don't do drugs, don't resort to gun violence and gangs and stuff. Like the days of Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60657.
Scruff McGruff. Only you can prevent forest fires.
Yeah, like
that's why we got so many goddamn forest fires, because Smokey the Bear ain't out there telling y'all to chill the fuck out no more.
Yeah,
that's why. Don't drive a car that's on fire into the forest and you won't have forest fire. That's how we ain't got Smokey the Bear doing that shit. No.
Yeah,
stop flipping your cigarettes on dry land. You know it's a drought out there. Y'all gonna blow it up, but they do it anyhow. Big Mix, what up, though?
Big Mix, what up, though?
Luke. Yeah, where the fuck is Smokey? Where's Yogi? Where's Scruff and McGruff?
They all hibernating for 20 years, 30 years.
McGruff,
Yeah,
McGruff a dog. He can't hibernate.
Man,
Shit,
y'all
dogs
remember,
hibernate.
bro? Grimace ain't even at McDonald's no more. They ain't got Grimace. They ain't got the
Grimace
hamburger.
he had that meal named after him, the Grimace meal.
Oh, he did?
I saw Grimace at a baseball game. Y'all lying
For
now.
real? Oh, Grimace
Yeah.
still around? What about the hamburger?
No, he's still
Nah,
around.
he in and out. Grimace, yo, I was in New York and Grimace made an appearance. They said they're gonna replace the Mr. Met for Grimace. That's how
Oh,
much of a good luck he been to them. So he's out there.
Yeah, all the McDonald's characters, they're still around except for them little Frylock things and ones that are like
Except for Ronald, because there ain't nobody playing with that clown. Ain't nobody playing with that clown.
Yeah, Ronald was a little weird. But yeah, Hamburger, Birdie, yeah, Grimace, they're all still around.
They just ain't in Detroit then. They don't come to Detroit no more.
Well, ain't nobody going to Detroit. Y'all play too much. Y'all taking people wigs and making them more bare hair, bald.
Hey, bro, you'll be hearing our house music, Jill and Weed. I'm telling you, bro. Man, let me get my butt off here. I was just saying it's 2:00. My wife texted me like, you got an appointment. Yeah.
That just made me think of something like that. McDonald's collective. That was a weird collective. You had a clown. You had a white dude with a burglar outfit on. You had a bird, and then what the hell was Grimace?
The precursor Squidward.
The pre-Barney.
Oh, Grimace was like a gumdrop.
He was a purple turd.
I knew you was about to say that. That's why I started laughing. I knew you was about to say that, bro.
Like a licorice gumdrop with arms and legs. I always thought that was what he was. Like a Christmas
Couldn't
tree.
get rid of Grimace forever.
Ronald.
What's the clown girl's name? I don't even remember.
The clown? There was a clown girl?
I thought he had a daughter or something like that.
Oh, yeah. He did.
He looked like, I thought they was mocking the Wendy's chick. In fact, when I first seen that, I'm like, hold on, bro. They're making fun of Wendy. Bro, they used to be throwing shots at one another in them commercials, too.
Oh, yeah.
That joint used to be funny, man. That joint used to be funny.
They put a meme out somewhere that Wendy was Ronald's side piece.
Yeah, crazy. Is there room for a new restaurant chain and styles? I don't know. The way they closing up these restaurants now, you better hope you could last.
They need to bring back some of the old restaurants. Where the hell is Ground Round? I miss that shit.
What?
Ground Round? You never heard of that?
Hell no.
That was back in Jersey. That was the ish right there. Ground Round and what's the other one? The all you can eat buffet. I forgot the name of it. Damn.
Ponderosa.
Old Country Buffet.
They still got this one down the streets, a couple around here.
Yeah,
we ain't got no more Ponderosas though.
Old Country Buffet died out a few years ago.
No, we still got two. There's two around.
I'm talking about the East Coast.
Yeah, they're going on the East. I haven't seen them in a long time. I've only seen Cracker Barrel and Golden Corral.
That's what I was about to tell you. Yeah, they call Golden Corral. I never knew that KFC had a buffet until I went to Georgia.
Yeah,
I never heard that in my life.
I never seen that.
The buffet is proof, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I said, what the hell is this?
Right?
A buffet at KFC? Okay.
Hell yeah.
I ain't know none of that. But a lot of things have been going out of style. What was that? Jack in the Box.
Not Jack in the Box.
They still got Jack in the Box?
Yeah, I know out in Arizona where my lady stays at, they got Jack in the Box.
I mean, I think they still got Church's Chicken. I don't know. Roy Rogers.
I remember they said they was using embalming fluid allegedly in Church's chicken. Them damn things like prehistoric lactose and shit. Big ass dinosaur, them damn dinosaur chickens.
Oh shit, that's some good ass mama food.
Where
I'm
the
damn.
hell you get this damn drumstick from? It's like a baseball bat. No damn drumstick. Let them batter a baseball bat and shit at Louisville Slugger and selling it as chicken.
Knock
Big
somebody
ass.
out while you eating that shit.
Like, can you imagine how big this damn thing was before you fried it? Like, god damn.
They be having T-Rex legs in those boxes. I'd be like, damn.
Like, look, evidence of a time machine. They done went back and got some dinosaurs, brought them back and fried them.
I'm telling you, that's my
Had to be black people. Had to be black people. We'll fry anything.
That is my expectation. I want a time machine. One that we can just go back and cycle through certain eras in time. There's only 2 eras I want to go back to: the 90s and the 80s. Just for Soul Train. That's it.
Soul Train. Wow. Really?
I just go to the future and see how bad y'all fucked it up.
Oh, those are my 2 eras. I just want to go to Soul Train one time just so I could chill with Don Cornelius and put that word scramble together while everybody's on the dance floor doing their thing. That's it. That's all I want to do.
Man, you go back to there, you gonna be high as hell.
Look,
With Don Cornelius.
they was living life, enjoying themselves. Gosh, like that anymore.
Chilling with Bill Cosby and shit, eating Jello pudding. I'm straight.
Bro, bell bottoms, the shirts with the big ass collar. Back to that day.
That's how you knew they was hot. Look at the way they dress.
It's all real. DC had the 3-piece suit on, chilling. All right, couple. Yeah, it's time for y'all to scramble this word puzzle. Y'all get on the dance floor and do your thing. Everybody already on that floor, killing it.
You got 60 seconds to complete the puzzle.
Yeah, I'm sure they had central air when they were doing their thing, but so
you ain't seen nobody frizz out.
Never frizzed up. But see, it wasn't no violence, wasn't nobody, getting into no shit. Everybody having fun on the dance floor, couples, individuals, even if they were single and stuff, doing their thing, killing it.
Bro, you was born in 2002.
Word, I was giving the same thing. Big sister.
I was like, what? Damn, you be 60 and
correction 70. I'm like, shit, I don't expect to be alive in 2062. I'm like, shit, I'm straight.
Wait,
everybody
what?
Be trying to 2062. I'm straight.
And 2062.
Man, I am not trying to be on this planet all crippled and
it's going to be I Am Legend in 2070.
Wait a minute, that means you was born in 19. Okay, Big Mix. You was born in 92, huh? Okay.
What made you say 2062? See, yeah, you had to. Let me get off there. Everybody you just came out the blue. In 2062, I'll be 6. Like, what the hell are we doing? You didn't cut a contact or something, bro. Yeah, you didn't cut the gigglies from the. That was some random shit. That just threw me off, bro. I'm flabbergasted right now.
It's gonna be I Am Legend by the time we reach 2062.
Have y'all ever heard of the term non-pause? That means perplexed. I'm non-paused right now.
There you go.
I gotta bring the words, man. Non-pause means perplexed.
He says my stop caring date.
Hey, bro, look, this is why I'm laughing, because I'm one of the people who look forward to getting old just so I can say shit and not have, like, just blame it on my age. But now that I'm legally blind, I kind of accelerated everything. So now I just say whatever the hell I want and be like, look, man, I had brain surgery. I'm legally blind. I'm going through some things. So don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Oh, that legally blind. You can see.
Oh, bro, I said, no, that's why I don't lie to people. I didn't say I was blind. I said I'm legally blind. You can go research it for yourself. I'm not saying I can't see. I'm just saying I can't see like you. So that gives me the right to not see shit that I don't want to see.
Put that on the shirt.
I have plausible deniability. When people say, oh, you didn't see me waving, I can't see. Fuck you mean? I ain't see you waving. I said hello. I didn't know who was saying hello, so I turned twice and didn't see nobody, so I kept going. But I be lying like a motherfucker now, but I don't feel bad no more because I'm legally blind. I don't even feel bad. it's just like now I don't have to speak to people. Neighbors be waving, arms be hurting like a motherfucker. I know, like looking right at them. I can't see.
Word be going outside, shaking his head back and forth to Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder.
I said it's a good thing I'm married and I'm not single because boy, I had so many scoops. Sorry, didn't mean to touch you there. Couldn't see. I'm just playing. I'm joking. Bad joke. Okay.
All right now.
I expect you out the house. I expect you on the couch.
You're gonna be in the doghouse, HR, everywhere before 9 a.m.
Doghouse got HR.
He said, "What kind of perk is that?" Is see, you live long enough, you'll understand. You gonna be wishing you can ignore shit, and now I don't have to wish. I just ignore it. You know.
Well, he got to wait till 2062.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta wait till 2062. You gotta start. You gotta wait till your stop caring days kick in.
Yes, sir.
Oh man.
Damn, that gotta be crazy. Like he missed everything. He missed all the jingles, and now he want to be old. Dang, life. I don't know how y'all live life like that. I can't imagine my life without none of that stuff.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just be honest.
All the big.
He missed everything.
Bro, you ain't never had to blow in a Super Nintendo game. You ain't have to use a pencil to rewind the tape because the stuff came out.
Man, you got wiggle Super Mario Brothers. You got to move it to the right or the left just for the game to come on. Damn, I'm telling my age. This is ridiculous.
You got to put an extra game on top of the game to keep it down, to push it down far enough.
Watch the game blink back and forth.
If you ain't never had to put no aluminum foil on no bunny rabbit ears, you ain't lived yet, bro.
If you ain't have a TV where you can only get channel 3 and 4, we can't talk.
If you ain't have a TV where you had to turn one to get into the tens and then the other one to get into single numbers, then you don't know.
You ain't have 2 TVs on top of each other. One to watch cable, channel 1 and 7, PBS, and the porn channel, which was the squiggly line and stuff like that. You be trying to like
WHD. That's it.
Yep.
WHD.
If you ain't had 2 TVs and the one on the bottom don't work, it's just holding the one on the top up.
No, I had one that I used for the video game, and the other one was for the basic cable because we only had PBS, and then we had the naughty channel. If you ain't had those, we can't talk. If you ain't have a converter box.
Yeah, I remember. I was about to say you bought them boxes. Now they got Fire Stickers, but we used to have to buy the boxes to get all the channels.
Yeah, HBO was on channel 18. That's how far I go back.
Man, if you ain't never put a can in the back of your bike tire just to sound like a little motorcycle, bro, we can't talk.
Man, we can't talk if you ain't have an Etch-a-Sketch. We can't talk if you ain't play with Pogs.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's how far I'm going back.
We can't talk if you ain't. We can't talk if you ain't chew that still ass gum and them cards of the garbage pail kids. That gum used to be still as hell. Then you get the cards with the gum in it. Oh,
we can't talk if you ain't have BK Diamond Cells or British Knights.
Bazooka Joe, you ain't. I'm like, oh my god, y'all going
Cracker
too far
Jack.
back.
Oh man, yeah, Cracker Jack.
Joe, 5 cents.
The old school now relators with the jokes on the back of the wrapper. We can't talk.
Yeah, we can't talk. I remember those.
We can't talk if it ain't Nerf or nothing. Shit.
I was better than Patrick Mahomes with that Nerf ball. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
You ain't have an XP 3200 water gun, Nerf or nothing. We can't talk.
If you ain't never rode a Huffy bike, we can't talk. I had the shoes, bro. I had the Huffy shoes with the bike. Man, we can't talk.
We can't talk if you don't know nothing about the Tyco RC battery.
Oh man. Remember remember the one that flipped? It can flip on either side.
Yep. We can't talk if you don't know nothing about Connects. Lincoln logs. before Tetris. That's how far I'm going.
If your first gun wasn't the duck hunt gun for Nintendo, I can't talk to you either.
Beyblade.
If you ain't have the Nintendo Power Glove, if you ain't had the Nintendo Power Pad, if you ain't had the Genesis Activator, if you didn't have what's the other damn?
Man, you was just rich. I ain't had no damn Genesis activator. Only activator I had was in the bottle.
That's that hello talk. Hello.
If you ain't have Game Genie, we can't talk. I was borrowing all this shit, by the way. I didn't have to.
He had all that. Now you telling something else. There you go.
If you ain't have a glowworm, we ain't talking.
Oh man.
If you ain't never had that electronic football game, I really can't talk to you.
Oh man.
Wow.
If they loud as hell, be trying to sneak and play tonight.
Yep.
Go to sleep. We playing football.
Give me that goddamn on game.
Like, damn diesel motor in this bitch. Like, what the hell going on?
We can't talk. You had old school arcade locations in the mall and shit like that. Can't do it.
We can't talk if you ain't had a roller skate you had to attach to your shoes. Roller skate and shit. Those damn things attached to your shoes with the shit. Like, what the fuck going on here, man? Like, hey, like, we had some crazy shit.
We can't talk. We have action figures with a missing limb. They had a missing leg or arm, something. You ain't had them type of action figures. We can't talk. You could have a whole set, but out of that whole set, 2 or 3 out of them damn action figures were missing something. Missing the head.
Hey, we gonna have to do a segment. I was so poor. I'm gonna have fun with that.
Oh, I love to do that.
Yeah, we're gonna
go on long car rides with your action figure hanging out the window. Damn it.
No, we can't talk if you went on a long car ride and your mom's or your grandma ain't packed sandwiches because we ain't stopping nowhere. Get a couple bottles and you piss in the bag. Like goddamn, we out. Like shit.
You had that in the back of this chair. You can't talk to me either. In the car.
We can't.
The pop-out lighter.
Oh yeah. No. How many times you burnt? I burnt, man. We can't talk if it wasn't bell peppers in your hamburgers.
And not the chocolate ones. We're talking about them big mutated ones like from church.
Yeah.
That type.
You get a McDonald's burger, like, what the hell is this supposed to do? I'm used to it looks like a damn pool ball.
A square Wonder Bread on the big ass beef patty. We can't talk. That was our Big Mac back then. That was our Whopper and the Dave's Deluxe or whatever that shit is from Wendy's. That was that.
We can't talk if you use actual fucking hamburger buns to eat hamburgers. I ain't talking to you. You don't know the struggle. I didn't even know it was a such thing called a hamburger bun until like, hold on. It's just my wife will not use regular bread to eat like hot dogs or sausages or hamburger. Like, it's bread.
We can't talk if you can't name any of the kids from any of the old school lineups on TV, like Fox Kids, Toonami, PBS, the Disney afternoon classics. I know I'm missing one. Hold on. What's the other one?
Man, we can't talk if you don't know who Haji is. I ain't talking to you.
You ain't talking to nobody there. They don't know who the hell Haji is. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, I don't know who Haji is. That was
We can't talk. You couldn't find Where's Waldo in that big ass book.
Oh man. Look, man, y'all kept me on here like 30 extra minutes. I've been trying to get off since 2:00. Y'all gonna get me in trouble.
You know when we get on here, you know it's hard for you to get off. You can't limit this to an hour.
I know. If I didn't have to get up and go get something so I can see.
Hold on. See, wait, hold on. Did y'all read what Big Mix just said?
Big Mix, we
hold on. We gonna act like we gonna. What did Kevin Hart say? Hey, we ain't gonna act like you ain't just say what you just said.
Wait a minute.
What did you call Big?
Wait a minute. Did you say Haji from Captain Planet?
What?
Right, that's what I'm talking about. I'm like, wait, what? How? Where did you get that from?
How dare you, Johnny Quest?
Johnny Quest, bro. You don't know it was a Haji on Captain Planet.
No, he's talking about
No.
That dude was Indian. He was a Native American Indian. He wasn't a Indian like Haji.
yeah.
Now, Haji was well, I don't know what the hell Haji was. He Somalian?
Oh, look, if we can't talk, if all you knew was it was all about Kwame at the end of the day. The rest of them we didn't give a damn about. It was about Kwame and the box fade. And when he said that infamous line, "Let our powers combine,"
let our powers combine.
We didn't care about the rest. I didn't care about Wheeler and Gigi and then the other one. I forgot her damn name. They weren't even important. It was about Kwame, a black man leading the Planeteers and kicking things off with Earth. That's what it's about.
I felt bad for the Heart dude. I'm looking like, man, even the girl got a cool power. You got Heart, bro.
It was weak as hell. Heart ain't even do nothing. All it did was just make people. I mean, I guess it was good because it made people kind of have a positive act and stuff. Like it turned people good to bad. I mean, bad to good. I'm sorry, but yeah, that wasn't that important. No,
we can't talk if you ain't watch the Toxic Avenger.
Oh, we about to go cartoons. Oh.
Man, I'm about to get my butt off here. I'm about
to drop down because y'all over here, y'all got Big Mix looking crazy right now. He over here talking about Haji Planet. And this is crazy. That means he ain't even old enough to know the new Cartoon Network when they played the old cartoons. This is crazy.
I'm talking about Hanna-Barbera before Cartoon Network. Hanna-Barbera. When we had
that's what I'm
saying. We had Yogi and Ranger and what's his face.
What was the race called when all them was in a race? That used to be hype too.
The race.
You know when all the what was I forgot the all them would be in that race.
It was the Hanna-Barbera All Stars.
Yeah.
They had Quick Draw McGraw, Huckleberry Hound. They had Snagglepuss.
Look, you probably saying, who the hell y'all talking about?
No, y'all remember the Animaniacs?
Oh yeah, Yakko, Wacko, and
Yakko. Young Real.
Oh, he know that. He know who that is.
You don't know about the you don't know about Pinky and the Brain.
There's Pinky in the brain. What are we gonna do tonight, brain?
Same thing we do every night. Take over the world.
Same thing we do every night, Pinky. We're gonna take over the world.
See, he talking about that. I'm out of here. He talking about That's So Raven. I can't do it.
Whoa.
That's So Raven, bro. I never watched nothing like that.
That's So Raven, though. I like that show.
I never watched it, bro. That was annoying. I'm looking like I'm from the hood. We don't live like this. I can't get jiggy with this shit. I'm from the hood. I can't relate to this shit. Like, nah, bro.
We can't talk. You know about PSAs at the end of G.I. Joe.
Yeah. Big Mix only know about like Steve Urkel, Boy Meets World, all that. That's his era. For real.
TGIF. Classic.
TGIF. Yeah, that's his era.
Under the sun, TGIF.
Hey, y'all remember hold on. It wasn't what came after the VR Troopers. We are VR Troopers. Dream virtual reality. Big Bad Beetleborgs.
They had Voltron.
Voltron was the shit.
Voltron
was first. Voltron the Lions. Let me say Voltron,
that. Then Power Rangers came through and they said, "Oh, all right."
The car shit was retarded. I ain't never understood the car shit. I still don't understand the car shit.
The car for what? For which one?
Voltron. The Voltron cars. I never understood that one.
Oh yeah, Thundercats. Yeah, Thundercats. Thundercats.
Oh, you know what's crazy? I might play it on the next Artist Life podcast. The producer on B.O.B. DJ Sunny Side Up. I had him sample Thundercats. He called it. Yeah.
Wait a minute, Big Mix. Hold on, Big Mix. This is who we talk about. This is BDB we talk about. Y'all need to link up. I just caught. We was so.
Oh yeah, I sent them the link earlier.
I'm telling you, we was so black fast. Like, wait a minute, hold on. We sitting here talking about music now. Hold on, Big Mix, we here now. But go ahead, BDB.
Yeah. So DJ Sunny Side Up from Japan, he sampled Thundercats. I sent him the theme, and he put it together. So I got to play it one of these days. I'll probably play it on the next Hardest Life episode. But yeah, it was dope though the way it came out. We called it Thunderous Roar, but I like the way he did it though. Fly. But wait, he said Thundercats was lame. What?
Oh, man, you don't know nothing about Thundercats.
All right,
You don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, that's my cue right there. I ain't
Hey, Big Mix, hold on, bro. Just because you said you don't understand, bro. Thundercats was you get one of these.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Yeah, you get one of those. You gonna make me make something special just for saying that. I'm at Lion-O on it too. Watch.
Teen Titans was not better than Thundercats. That
Hell
theme
no.
music used to have everybody used to like have outbursts in the middle of your sleep and stuff. Thunder.
No.
Oh!
Yeah. Mama.
Like, what the hell wrong with you? It's Thundercats. Like, what? Hell yeah.
That's crazy. We created Thundercat with the cart from the store, from the local store, whatever that was. The push cart, you make that the Thunder Tank. Jump in the Thunder Tank. Put a little piece of wood on each side. Act like you were shooting something. We used to do all types of stupid stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. See, I don't know. Me and Big Mix, we can't talk because Big Mix ain't having no Mighty Max playset. We can't talk.
Oh, Mighty Max. Shit, I remember Mighty Max, man.
We can't talk. You ain't have a Mighty Max playset. And you was missing the pieces. I never find them damn things. Them damn things are microscopic.
Yeah, you had to move every piece of your car from the floor for that.
All right. We can't talk. You ain't had the old Ninja Turtles tape on VHS.
Ninja.
With the
Right.
Pizza Hut song, where he said, "And a baseball fell into my car."
Does Big Mix know what a VHS is?
Oh,
You don't know what Mighty Max is? Oh,
Mighty
man.
Max is that? All right, it's time.
Commander, you young too.
You gotta drop the ew. You don't know Mighty Max. I need a ew.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Commander, I'm gonna need you to do some homework tonight. I need you to go on YouTube and type in Mighty Max and get caught up.
Thanks.
Wait a minute, Big Mix, you don't know what a VHS is?
No, he was born. When was you born, bro? You was born in the late 90s or the 2000s?
He said 92.
Yeah, they had
92.
92.
He probably wasn't noticing nothing until 2000.
We can't talk. You don't know about Blockbuster Video. Blockbuster Video.
Please be kind and rewind.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, I miss Blockbuster. You know they got a series on Netflix based off of Blockbuster Video. It's dope too.
I ain't talking to y'all no more. I'm getting off this YouTube thing because y'all will keep me on here. I keep looking at the time. I'm like, hold on, bro. It's almost 3:00. I gotta get up.
I'm
And
turning off. Ew.
All right, I'm dropping down. Y'all crazy. Go ahead, do your thing.
Young Rhea talking about I remember. Yo, bro, you are like 22.
Don't remember no VHS.
And you in the UK, you don't know nothing about Blockbuster.
You definitely don't.
Y'all,
He saw Captain Marvel. That's how you know about that.
Right.
I don't count. I'm talking about the old commercial stuff where you used to see everybody running in and out the store and stuff. And they had that one gorilla and stuff like that with mad videotapes falling out his arms. That old school Blockbuster. That's what I'm talking about. You ain't had an 8-track. We can't talk. So, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Ain't nothing talking this.
Hell yeah! I'm
know nothing about that.
Hey, Mix, I'm what you call a young man with an old soul. So, listen,
I'm just old.
Ain't no.
I'm just old. Hey, I ain't even gonna fake the funk no more. I'm old. My gray hair is taking over.
Yeah, mine's just, they moved in. They got me paying rent. Crazy. Yeah. To be continued because I definitely had a conversation.
Yeah, we're gonna have we're gonna do it on petty so I can be super petty. I want to be super petty. I got to do something. I'm gonna start building that channel though, because this one, hopefully, I'll be monetized soon on this one. So, I want to get monetized on 2 channels.
How many more watch time hours do you need?
Less than 200. If all they do is just keep going live, I'm gonna get. I mean, y'all been rocking with me here with at least 8 for most of the lives, so I'm gonna get some good hours out of this. So I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, you'll get that in no time. Like 200 is nothing.
Yeah, I would have been had it. I just haven't been going live. Life, man. I've been I'm doing some things, man. I'm getting my business settled. Some stuff around the house I gotta get done. You know, my son we getting him ready for school and stuff. So we doing some things.
Yeah, that's what's up. Oh yeah. Do your thing. And to everybody in the chat, salute, appreciate y'all. And for those that don't know about half the stuff we talking about, yeah.
What's that? When I say, okay, let me stop talking because I talk too much.
All right, I appreciate it.
For sure, I appreciate you, bro. Young Reg, you done went and Google UK Blockbuster.
It definitely did. You can tell. This is like something out of a book report. I could tell by the periods.
Oh damn, that's where Blockbuster left the US and went to the UK then.
That's a Wikipedia statement. I can tell. I can tell. I can look at the structure and just see that.
But well, you taught me something new. I didn't know that was there. Yeah. I didn't know y'all had Blockbuster. Well, y'all can have it now because we got on demand. So
in Redbox.
Yeah. But y'all know what I always say: care about how you feel. These are conversations to build nation. And if we say anything to resonate with you, do me a favor: hit that share button. Tell somebody. Help me spread the word. But until next time, we out.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me.